Hey, America. Green tea. Arizona. Good for you, I think. Anyway, y'all, you guys saw the title. I am doing grilled chicken and noodles. Okay, now let me tell you how this came about. Shout out. One of my subscribers, Michael Ash. All right, he made a comment. Remember my last video, the last time I cooked, I did the grilled chicken, the green salad with the grilled chicken. Okay, and I threw away all the skin and all the bones. And Michael Ash says, man, it's a shame that you threw away all the skin and bones because you can make a stock. And I was like, yeah, you're right. You know, you shot a couple messages back and forth. And then I was typing, and as I was typing, I was thinking, and this is how this happened. I said, yeah, the next time I do that salad, I'm gonna save the skin and the bones, and I'm gonna make a stock. And then I said, and then I might just throw in some egg noodles in that stock and grill some chicken and chop it up and just throw it in there. Ta-da! I was like, that sounds good. I'm gonna make this recipe. So that's where we are. All right, guys. But before I go into supporting cast, let's go back to that other video. I was also talking about prices of chicken. All right, guys. Me and Octavia, say hey, America.
Hey, America.
We just came back from Walmart, and we saw boneless, skinless chicken for this price. And this is how many pieces you got in that package. And then we saw the regular chicken that hadn't been boned or skinned for this price. And this is how many pieces you got in that package. Now, this is what I actually bought. I even got a better deal. Look at the price on that one, guys. Nice, right? And all those pieces, I think I got like 9 pieces of chicken in here. $4.19, okay? Now, let's get into my supporting cast. Obviously, I need some chicken, okay? I'm gonna bone and skin the chicken, all right? Those bones and that skin, I'm gonna put in a stock pot or put in a pot, and I'm gonna add some fresh cracked black pepper, some kosher salt. I might put in 1 or 2 chicken bouillon cubes just to enhance the flavor. I'm gonna throw in 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. Probably a half to 1 onion. I'm gonna throw in maybe a bay leaf, fresh bay leaf, and I'm throwing a couple of carrots. Okay, guys, and I'm gonna let that simmer. I'm gonna let that stock, let that meat, the bones with whatever meat's on there, and the skin make me a stock. I'm also gonna crack those bones so that the bone marrow can get in there. I'm gonna let that simmer for about an hour. Taste it and wait till I get the flavor that I want. From there, I'm gonna add egg noodles. Okay, I'm gonna add egg noodles. I'm also going to, on the stove, grill, just like I did for that salad, the boneless, skinless chicken thighs. All right, guys? So let me get all my prep work together. That's how my recipe's gonna work. I don't know. I mean, I pretty much know how it's gonna taste. I know it's gonna be good, but I've never done this way before. Let me get my prep work done, and I'll be right back. All right, America, we're back. Prep work's pretty much done. In this pot, okay, I have, there were 10 pieces of chicken in that pack, okay? I'm only gonna use 6 for grilling, so the remaining 4 are in this pot. All the skin for the other 6 are in this pot. The bones from the other 6, I'm sorry, the other 5 are in this pot. And then all the other ingredients that I mentioned earlier to go into my stock pot to make my stock, all right? The liquid for my, my noodles. You with me on that one so far, guys? Now, the last thing I wanna show you is how easy it is, once again, how to debone a chicken thigh, okay? All the rest of these are already done. I got my chicken thigh here. I locate the bone. There's only 1 bone in there. I use my fingers and I score right at the bone. Hope y'all can see that. As I score down to the bone on one side and I turn it around, my fingers once again right at the bone, and I'm scoring again right next to the bone. Once I get enough so I can get underneath the bone, I stick my knife, wow, that was sticky, stick my knife right underneath the bone like so, and I separate the thigh bone. All right, I turn it around just like so, following the bone on down, and then I just take the rest of the bone, take that bone right on off. just like that. All right, guys, boneless, skinless chicken thigh. Now I just got to clean it up. There's a piece of cartilage that came off the bone. I'm just going to cut that right off. That's going into the stock pot. Oh, there's another piece right there. Cut that right on off. That's going into the stock pot. Easy, guys. Nice. Now, what I'm going to do with this bone is I'm going to split it just like that and put it in the stock pot so that while it boils, that bone marrow can come out and it can infuse flavor into my stock pot. All I'm going to do now is cover this with water, and I'm going to put it on the stove and I'm going to let it come to a boil first, and then I'm going to reduce it down to a slow simmer, medium simmer, and I'm going to let it go for about an hour. So I will see you guys once that happens. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Now take a look at my stock pot right there. Okay, ignore the pizza. Don't be laughing at me. Anyway, my stock pot's going. I forgot to mention, well, I did mention all the ingredients, but I did put that fresh bay leaf in there. I'm gonna let that go, like I said, until I'm satisfied with the flavor. Okay, guys? Now here, my grilled portion are 6 boneless, skinless thighs. I'm gonna drizzle them with extra virgin olive oil, just like I did for the salad. Drizzle some extra virgin olive oil on there. Nice. And then I'm gonna put a good pinch of kosher salt, some fresh cracked black pepper, just like that. And once again, this Montreal, what is this? Montreal chicken grinder from McCormick. All right, put some of this on this bad boy. Just like that. I reckon everything's all seasoned. All I'm gonna do is mix this up with my hands, just like this. Yes, my hands are clean. I wash them quite often. I'm gonna mix this up and pretty much, for lack of a better phrase, let these marinate, okay? I'm gonna let these stay just like this until my stock is done in an hour or so. All right, guys, and that will be that. Let me get my stock finished, and we'll be right back, and we'll continue on with this. Hey, America, we're back. It's been about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours later, and my stock is complete, and it is right here, which I have drained. Okay, this is all my ingredients, and I have drained the stock. All right, guys. Now, what I'm going to do from this point is I'm going to cook my egg noodles in that stock. Okay, the additional meat from the thighs that I did not skin and debone, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna chop that up, and I'm gonna leave that incorporated. Nice. Now over here, the 6 boneless, skinless thighs that I reserve because I have 6 people in my family, I'm gonna grill in this pan right here, like I did, pretty much like the salad. This is a non-stick skillet, and I'm gonna grill them on both sides. May or may not let you see that, but I'm gonna take care of that piece and get these noodles done, and I'll be right back here shortly so we can finish up this recipe. Hey, America, we're still building flavors now. The thighs that I had boiled to make my stock, they're done, cooked all the way through. I've taken the bones out, and all I'm gonna do to include skin is cut these up just like so, and I'm gonna reincorporate them. I'm gonna put them right back into my stock pot. All right, and I'm gonna cook them along with my noodles. All right, so let me get that done with the, I think it was like 4 thighs. Throw them in. Hey, America, we're back. Now, all of my stock meat, everything that made my stock, which is here, okay, I have strained here, and after that I have deboned the thighs that I just put in pure. Deboned, chopped up, skin and all of that. Not all of the skin, but some of it I did incorporate. I chopped it up and I put it right back into this pot. It looks like this. Okay, now what I'm going to do You hear Octavia? She says, What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this to a boil and I'm gonna cook these noodles according to the instructions. Yes, I did have it upside down. Don't be hating. Anyway, I'm gonna cook these according to the instructions. I'm gonna cook them for about 9 to 11 minutes. I'm gonna stick toward the 9 side. All right, and once they are tender, I'm good to go. Okay, now, in addition to that, I still have to grill these 6 thighs that have been marinating for a while. I'm gonna grill them in my non-stick pan. I'll show you the presentation on that. And now you know what my plan is. I'll be right back and we're closer to the finish of this recipe. All right, America, we're here. We're caught up now. My baby, my camera woman, producer. Who's that?
Octavia Nicole.
She's doing the noodles. So we're gonna ignore that and just make sure we don't overcook those. But over here, I'm grilling my chicken thighs. Presentation side down. Why, baby?
So it'll be pretty when you flip it over.
Exactly. So let me get this grilled. We'll continue on, and I'll show you the finish as we get closer to the finish. All right, America, we're about halfway done with this batch of chicken. Take a quick look, see? You see how it's kind of opaque right here? Okay, now I'm gonna give them all a turn. I'm not gonna look underneath yet because I don't think they're ready, but I'm gonna give them all a turn because the heat is in the center of my pan. Okay, I'm gonna give them a couple more minutes, and before I flip them, I'll let you, I'm sorry, not before I flip them, after I flip them, I'll give you a look-see. I'll be right back. Hey America, we're back. Take a look at my chicken. It's been about 5 to 10 minutes, I can't tell you exactly, but I'm gonna give them a turn. Look at that. Tell me that ain't G-bad. Golden brown and delicious. Now, I didn't show it to you, but my chicken pieces were opaque on the sides where it kind of looked like they were halfway done before I turned them. All right, I'm gonna let these finish up. I'm gonna do another batch. I still have about a minute to go on, not me, Octavia has another minute to go on these noodles. Right, baby? Mm-hmm. We'll do that off of camera. Make sure that they are al dente. I'll finish up this chicken. When we come back, we'll go through assembly. All right, guys? I'll be right back. We're back. This right here is what I prepared already, my first batch. Now tell me that ain't golden brown and delicious. G-bad, okay? I got this batch here that I'm gonna finish up. And then after I get this done, get them grilled to perfection, then we're gonna go to assembly and we'll be done with this video. It's not very hard, guys. I know you can do this, and I'll be right back and you'll be amazed. All right, America, look, here's my second batch. They're golden brown and delicious. I have to say that this is one of those green non-stick, nothing sticks to it pans. If you're gonna do this and you don't have one of these, then just add a little bit of oil or butter and you should be just fine, okay? I've already done assembly. I put some noodles in a bowl out of the stock that we made, that you saw that whole process. The noodles taste great, in my opinion, but we're gonna wait for a taste test. And then on top of that, I sliced up some of the chicken thighs, one chicken thigh, and I put it on top, and it looks just like that. And I think that's beautiful. Okay, now, I've been tasting along the way and I know how this tastes. But we're gonna take a break, reset, and my daughter, my beautiful baby, my camera woman, Octavia, is gonna give y'all a taste test so we can finish up this video. I'll be right back. All right, America, taste test time. You ready, baby? Mm-hmm. We're gonna rotate. See you soon. Okay, sugar.
Are you eating it?
Of course you can. Tell me what you think. Get a little bit of chicken if you can, and the noodles. Mm-hmm. What's that mean?
Amazing. The noodles doesn't have, it's not chewy, it's not overcooked, it has that bite just like that.
Al dente?
Al dente.
Because she cooked them. Anyway. Okay, now give me flavor of the chicken.
Chicken, perfect. Doesn't overpower it, and it complements it to me.
Nice. Now.
Can I take this with me?
You can.
Yeah,
Yes,
let me
indeed.
take it with me.
America. There it is, y'all.
I just gotta say, I would have not have had this idea except for interaction with my subscribers. And it turned out fantastic, guys. I appreciate it. Once again, find yourself a recipe. In this case, create yourself a recipe. Do the math, figure it out, cook yourself something good to eat. I'm Sneaky. Peace.